What's up, guys? This is the Nerd Ninja here, coming at you live with a new crypto video. Please subscribe, like, and comment on this video to join the Ninja Nation. So guys, today I'm going to go over this layer 1 solution known as Revolutionary Populi. In this layer 1 solution, there are three main ideas. The first idea is to create this decentralized database that's composed of personal data, and then to create a DAO to govern this data and to ensure the sovereignty of this data. The second idea is to create infrastructure in which social media-like decentralized applications can be developed. And these decentralized applications can, of course, interact with the database that has the personal data stored in it. However, it is on a permission basis, meaning that I get to share rather than if I want to share with this application that I like strawberry ice cream, for instance, or if I want to listen, or if I like to listen to hip hop music or whatever music I like to listen to, which is in stark contrast to traditional social media applications that basically take our data without our permission and make millions upon billions of dollars off of it, essentially milking us like cash cows. And the third idea is to create this clearinghouse. A clearinghouse is an intermediary in the traditional financial sector that settles trades for banks. So if a bank has a client that wants to buy a security, that bank makes that trade at a certain price, and the clearinghouse guarantees that bank gets it at that particular price, and vice versa for selling. In the crypto market currently, there is no infrastructure like that. There is no clearinghouse. There's no guarantee that if a bank makes a trade for, I don't know, I want $1 million worth of Ether or for Litecoin, that they will in fact get that Litecoin at that particular price. Revolutionary Populi wants to change this, and they want to act as a third-party intermediary for banks to buy and to settle trades on. So in this video, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into this. Revolutionary Populi, a Web3 database for the internet. So like I said in the beginning of this video, we have some very big names behind this particular layer 1 solution. So the first name is Dr. David Gelenter. He's the chief visionary officer, and he actually created the first social network at Yale University. And then we have the CEO, Rob Rosenthal. He is a 19-year veteran of Goldman Sachs, and he led the design and implementation for complex trading technologies across global financial products. And then we have Gary Chan, and he is currently serving as the managing director at JP Morgan, and he is serving this particular layer 1 solution as a clearinghouse advisor. So if anyone is capable of facilitating a project that is complex as the project that they're building, these are the individuals that I would trust to get the job done. So let's go over the protocol structure. So the first structure, so like I said, the first main idea is a decentralized database that contains personal data that is governed by a DAO. And then the next structure is software infrastructure to enable developers to build social media dApps. And then a decentralized third-party intermediary settlement layer that acts as a clearinghouse for banks to settle crypto-to-crypto transactions. Okay, now let's go over the consensus mechanism. And they do have a proprietary consensus mechanism. It is called a random delegated proof of stake consensus mechanism. It is derived from the delegated proof of stake consensus mechanism. And the thing about delegated proof of stake, by default it offers high transaction throughput. However, the traditional DPoS is weak regarding decentralization. And so what random delegated proof of stake does is that it randomizes the voting process of delegators. And it basically eliminates the threat of centralization. Thus, this proprietary consensus mechanism creates a layer 1 solution that is impervious to the centralization threat of its predecessor, while offering high transaction throughput. And so the game theory behind this layer 1 solution. So after analyzing the structure of the protocol, I can see how they're carefully and intelligently putting together this layer 1 solution So for the first, I think what they're trying to do is, they're trying to create a database where users or a DAO controls the data, right? And then create infrastructure where developers can come and create social media platforms and can access this permission database of users. However, only if the users want them to access that data, creating a sense of sovereignty of one's own information. And then to create a liquidity layer in the form of a decentralized clearinghouse to settle trades from big banks. And then dApps that generate revenue in the form of RVP can stake it in the DeFi guarantee fund that underwrites or backs the clearinghouse settlement layer. So one thing that I didn't go over is the DeFi guaranteed fund. So the clearinghouse is going to need money to back the settlement of trades. And this will be funded by stakers of RVP. And so these decentralized applications, the developers can take the revenue that they earn from subscription fees, like if they offer music, like a music streaming service, and they want to charge their users in RVP, they get paid in RVP, and then they can stake that RVP and the DeFi guarantee fund that underwrites or backs the clearinghouse settlement layer. And every time a trade settles, the stakers of that fund get paid in one more RVP. And so this essentially creates a miniature decentralized economy that is secured financially by big banking institutions and grants sovereignty of data. And so software companies will flock to RVP, the RevPop, to have access to staking rights within the clearinghouse settlement layer, bringing with them services to users on the grounds of conditional sovereignty. And so I believe that software companies will want to go and actually build on this layer one solution, so that they can have access to this to the funds or to the potential proceeds that are generated from the clearinghouse settlement layer. And so all of this works together to create this decentralized ecosystem that is funded by big money and at the same time grants sovereignty to the individuals, to the users, to the participants of this ecosystem that merely wants to access services. And I believe this layer one solution can be a pivotal evolution in the crypto space. So guys, if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and just leave any type of projects you want me to cover, or if you want me to cover more content regarding Revolutionary Populi, if something that I missed, something that I can correct on, that I can improve on, please leave that in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later.